Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype. It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game James.
What's going on, everybody? It is that time of the week, hump day, the day where Big Game Sports Buzz comes on and you get to talk about sports with us, the sports fanatic, and of course the pro athlete. I am Jay Stoggs, the buff nerd. Let's go. And of course, I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the reason why the show is called what it is, rocking the no glass look tonight. Very nice, sir.
Yeah, hey, I'm blind as the mother lover right now. I said, hey,
Big Game James, y'all.
I sat them down somewhere, and yeah, they there. They there. They're not with me. They where I sat them.
They where you. Hey, I understand. We getting to that age now. We're like, now I know I put it. I know I put it somewhere. It's in the house. I know it's in the house. I just don't know where in the house, but I know it's in the house.
That part.
Yeah, that's for sure. But hey, thanks for joining in. Thanks for showing
Jay,
up.
you ever put yours up here on your forehead? You be like, man, I can't find my glasses.
Oh my gosh, you kidding me? All the time, bro. You're like, hey, have you seen my? And it's so embarrassing because you're like, have you seen my glasses? I don't even like to ask if someone's seen my glasses, and they just look at me crazy, like,
hey, he playing with me, right? He joking. He is playing with me.
Nah, my folks love telling me. And just shake their head. That's what they do to me. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell so that you know when the latest show, the latest episode of the podcast on BGSE Network, Big Game Sports and Entertainment Network, is on. Of course, you can catch us on your favorite platform for podcast. You can do that. So make sure you do that. We love to hear from you. Love to chat with you. Make sure you chat it up with us because it's going to be a fun night tonight. What episode is this? Episode 90 what?
94.
94.
About to hit 100. About to hit 100, dog.
94 was a good year for me, man. The 9 Fizzo. I like that year for me.
That was my freshman year in college.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a good year, man. That was a good year, bro. I like it. Listen, of course, we're going to do our 4 downs tonight. I say, of course, but we're going to do 4 downs tonight. Oh, hell no, between the lines, because we got to get into what's going on in NFL. And tonight's top 5, look, it was kind of whimsical, and one I actually kind of had some fun with. Top 5 celebrities that, really just don't like, annoying. You just don't care for.
I'm glad you told me the top 5 because I have no one. I didn't know what the top 5 was.
Man, I texted it to you, bro.
Hey, I swear to God.
So you know what? It's going to be great because it's going to be right off the rip. Man, I can't wait to see what you come up with.
Yeah, it's going to be. I got to think. I might have one person for 1 through 5.
1 through 5. Oh, it's going to be a great podcast. That's going to be a great podcast. So, yeah, top 5 celebrities that just annoy you, get on your absolute nerves. You wish they would go away. Sometimes you wish they just weren't celebrities at all. You go. That part. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into this thing. Let's go.
4 downs.
See, I like how you announced that. Okay, so this past Tuesday, the first college football playoff rankings came out, and it was a bit of a surprise to some people. For some, not so much. Sitting at number 4 was Florida State. Sitting at
Man.
number 4 in CFP. That's right.
That sounds like some hate in your heart.
Hey man, I got a Seminole sitting in my house right now. Coming in at 3 and possibly won't be there. They'll probably be banned anyway because they're cheaters. Michigan.
They're not gonna ban them
'cause
this year. Harbaugh will play he'll go to the playoffs.
No,
They'll
no,
get in
they're
trouble
gonna ban
next year, and he will go to the NFL this offseason.
They're gonna ban
Mark
him.
my words. Nah, they're
They're
not.
gonna ban him. They're gonna ban him. They're gonna ban
Too
him.
soon.
Every
Prolong
no,
the investigation.
no. You know what? They'll prolong it until the playoffs. Until the playoffs. Now, if they beat Ohio State, you know what? Let's keep going. Number 2, the Georgia Bulldogs are sitting at number 2, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. They're two-time defending champs.
How do you
right?
not have the defending champ at number 1, dog?
They haven't lost, and we'll kind of get into that. And then
in 20-some plus games.
They haven't. And then sitting atop the rankings, the Ohio State is number 1. All 4 of these teams, huh? I mean, look, all 4 of these teams are undefeated. And then, of course, sitting right outside of the top 4, Washington, who's also undefeated coming out of Pac-10. Pac-12. Was kind of crazy about this. Let me get your thoughts real quick. Ohio State being number 1 and Georgia being number 2. We kind of alluded to it. Talk to that part. That does seem odd that you would have Georgia at number 2 and Ohio State at number 1.
I don't like Ohio State's body of work compared to Georgia's body of work. I just think that Ohio State, they both have some games that they squeaked by. So I guess that's not a very good argument, James. You can't do that big game. But I don't know. Return 2-time national champs. You got a 20-plus game win streak going on. You look like you're still going to be dominant to finish out this season in the SEC, which is quote unquote the best conference in college football, according to all the writers who's of the SEC's butt.
Right.
If that's the case, Georgia deserves to be number 1, hands down.
Well, here's the other thing too. The argument was that strength of schedule. Right now, Georgia has not beaten anyone who is a ranked team, whereas Ohio State has beaten top ranked teams.
Well, Notre Dame, which isn't in the top 10 anymore.
But when they played them, and that's the thing, it's when they play them. Notre Dame was ranked high, and then Penn State was also ranked high. So, and they beat them both. Now, again, when you have the Michigan-Ohio State game, that's really going to determine, I believe, that ranking right there. Georgia will bump up to number 1.
Right.
Georgia will bump up to number 1. If Michigan wins, Georgia still goes to number 1, and then Michigan will be banned. Washington will go in, and we'll keep it moving.
Dude, you really think Michigan's gonna get banned before the
Absolutely,
playoffs?
absolutely. NCAA does not like Harbaugh. They don't like him.
Well, they would have got his ass already by now.
But
how bad is it that more workers just keep coming? More people keep coming out saying like they paid me McDonald's to go film somebody.
That's what, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Like
they filming people for Happy Meals.
They don't. It's hard out here, man. It's hard out here for a pimp. Here's why I say that, man. Because as you look at Michigan, tried to get rid of him, and then they won, and so Michigan couldn't get rid of him. So then it was like, okay, well, you have, a couple of scandals here, a couple of near misses here. Like he wasn't on the field because of some recruiting deals, right? Some recruiting scandals that he had. So he was off. He couldn't coach for like a couple of games, if I'm not mistaken. And Then came back, and now this cheating thing is going on as far as filming people. Man, look, I kind of look at the NCAA as like the FBI. They don't come with something unless they already have it.
No facts, but can I say this, Jay?
Sure.
And we see this in college football so much now that it's getting ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
You got coaches on the sideline, and they got grad assistants standing behind them with big ass banners that they roll out and stand behind them. That's to keep people from in the stands to try to steal signals from behind and other things.
Yes.
NCAA, if you really want to cut out the cheating, give the quarterback earpiece communication like they have in the NFL. And then give it to the linebacker on defense. Now calls can be called in, communicated, and you don't have to signal no more. Exactly. It's 2023, almost 24. Why are you still out here throwing up these goddamn automated football gang signs?
Or you have big signs that have like 4 squares on them, and which I've never understood that.
And a picture of a Tonka truck, Thor's hammer, like angel wings,
and a Snicker bar. Like I always see a Snicker bar.
Oh yeah, and we running God help me Snicker 2 27 drizzle. What the hell?
Right. And you got another guy on the other side, on the other side of them telling you which one to look at or which one to use. Right. Man, yeah. I mean, if they have this in baseball, which they do, they have it in MLB, and they just wear a hat. They wear a hat. And again, you're right. They have this already in the professional ranks. Why could they not put this? They could easily put this in the collegiate league.
Jay, just like the NCAA is behind on, they didn't govern the NIL deals when they let it be allowed, to where now it's unfair playing ground for some schools, right? It's the same thing. The NCAA is like, I see why some of these Power 5 schools are talking about going off and creating their own governing body of for football and just do their own thing, because NCAA is a joke. And it's clearly a joke to not have it where these college people can communicate with their quarterbacks and linebackers and just eliminate signals.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We didn't have those signals in the NFL. They called it. I mean, yeah, we did, but it was still like it was not nearly like the shit that's going on nowadays in college.
No, not at all. We can say that all day, especially when it comes to college football. We keep saying it. We're going to definitely have to have something on a Saturday morning or something like that for college football kickoff. In the works, we'll get there. First of all, we just got to get unbusy, or actually have more subscribers come in, and contribute.
Donate. Hey, matter of fact, donate. CashApp BGJamesCannida. It's right there. Help a brother out. That way, because you get stars through Facebook and through YouTube. They take a nice percentage of it. So, hey, just hit your boy with that Cash App so we can do some more things.
There you go.
Hey.
Moving on. Second down. Listen, this hit, and I think there were a lot of people that were happy, especially in the Philadelphia area. But not so much in LA. Apparently, the Sixers have traded James Harden to the Clippers to be reunited with his dude, his guy, Westbrook. What do you think about this trade?
Damn. First and foremost, let me say this. We've talked about James Harden so much on this show.
We have. We really have.
And it's almost like, dog, why are we giving you the love and respect to even speak your name? Because sometimes it's just like, bro, give me a break. But Jay, I think what takes the cake to this, like the day before the trade, he finally decided he wanted to be around the team. So he shows up to the team playing, and it's just like, it's like he runs and tries. He's getting on the team, wants to get on the team playing, and he wants to, be with his boys and everybody else. And it's just like, hold that, bro. We're gonna need you to go ahead and go. You ain't allowed him right. So security stops him and doesn't even let him on the team playing. So when I first read that article, I was like, oh shit, it's coming. And he gets traded, and it's finally like the romance of everything. It's over. You know what I'm saying? This is not a match made in heaven anymore. You gotta go, right? Good for your ass. Now, the question I have to you.
Yeah.
Because it was inevitable. We knew it was coming. You couldn't be this disrespectful to the general manager, badmouth him in public, and think that you're gonna be able to still be around and not be a cancer. Had
Right.
your teammates still trying to talk good about the whole situation, knowing they were lying. We're looking at
Right.
Embiid like, come on, bro. We're doing
Nah.
Ninja, please go on and say the truth. He wouldn't, right? My
Right.
question to you,
Yeah.
James Harden, is he done? Or can it work with him, Westbrook, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard in LA? Can you see that combination of, and they won't all be on the floor at the same time, we know this, but can you
Yeah.
see them all coexisting on the same offense?
First of all, shout out to Grandizer. Man, hey, golden mic to you, sir. Just like you saying about Josh McDaniels, and we're gonna talk about that here in a little bit. That's a oh hell no. Come on, man. Harden has gotten to a point where he believes he is a first option guy. He's a first
Facts.
option guy.
Facts.
Westbrook still believes that he is not the same Westbrook, but he's not a six-man Westbrook.
Right.
So the question is, now you put them with a healthy Kawhi and, for all intents and purposes, a healthy Paul George. There's not enough balls on the court, man. There's just not. They only have one. Can they coexist? I don't think so. I just don't think so. I don't think this is good.
Will they even be healthy? That's still the thing, that it was so much load management done in LA last year to where
Yeah.
I even questioned their ability to be ready to play. Like, what's
I don't
going on,
think
dog? Are they really ready?
Yeah, I don't think they really haven't had the opportunity to play together. And that's just talking about Kawhi and Paul George. Now you put in Westbrook, now you put in, Harden again, who believe they are both first option guys.
Well, Westbrook accepted his role of coming off the bench last year. I think he knows that he's that 6-man role now. That he has to live with that and be that guy. And I believe Tyronn Lue will have him, knowing, what he's
I
supposed to be
mean,
doing.
but think about who was on the floor and what team we're talking about. We're talking about LA. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about so you telling me you're gonna start? I mean, yeah, he's a six man on LA. He's a six man on the Lakers. On the Clippers, okay. If he's not a true point guard, let me stop. Let me stop before I even say that. He's not a true point guard, so he's not gonna bring the ball up and pass it to anyone. He's not gonna make plays for anyone. Yes, he is a triple-double machine, which means he passes the ball at least 10 times a game and people score.
Russ is a turnover machine now.
He is. He is. He really is. I just don't see him, man. I think I'm kind of looking at this where you have aged stars on a team, and it's just going to be just gross to watch. You won't like it. You won't enjoy it.
Agreed.
The battle for LA, nah, I don't see it. So yeah, kudos to Philly for getting rid of him. Good job, you did it. I think you'll be all the better for it. And again, the Clippers are just going in the wrong direction, and I love it as well because I definitely want to beat the brakes off of them. Staying in the association, third down, Wembanyama. Man, look, last night San Antonio snatched victory from the jaws of Phoenix. And I said this before, man, and I know it's very early in the season, but I don't believe Phoenix is the team to beat, not only in the NBA, but in the West. And I think Wembanyama in San Antonio showed that last night.
Well, I don't think anyone said that Phoenix was a team. I think I know I said you got to give it to Denver being the defending champ.
Okay, I give it to Denver, but people were saying, "Oh, Bradley Beal," and you got
Kevin
rid of Chris.
Durant.
Kevin Durant and Booker, and you got rid of Paul, and you got rid of Aiden, who really wasn't doing anything in the playoffs, and now they're going to be better. I don't see it. I don't see how. I just don't see how. Because you still have the same players, and though you did add Bradley Beal, but the real conversation is about Wembanyama. Is he the truth? Is he what everyone, and when I say everyone, is the writers and people are saying, I won't say the second coming, but what are we witnessing greatness in the making?
A Wemby?
Yeah.
I believe it's hard to see a big man of his size, and it's like a phenomenon. Like you want to see, it's like really seeing a unicorn. Like it doesn't really exist. When was the last time you seen a player that tall be able to have a skill set besides just being tall? You know what I mean?
Giannis
is not 7'5", bro.
No, he's not 7'5", but he's like 7'1".
Oh man, Giannis is 6 something. He's not even 7 foot.
He's 6'11". He's taller than me.
A lot of people are taller than you, Jack.
I knew that would stop you at tracks. He had nothing for it.
Hey, I just, so often you talk about number one picks, height, all this other stuff.
Sure.
I think Wembanyama is going to be. Now he does look frail, and he looks like if he falls, it's slow motion. Like how long is it going to take him to hit the ground and get back up?
Yes.
I don't know, but I still think seeing what he's doing in these first couple of games gives me hope that he won't be labeled as a draft bust. I think that he has a good enough skill set where it's going to be interesting and fun to watch, especially if he can put on a little bit more muscle.
Yeah, but this is the same thing that they said about KD. Now KD is breaking down, and here's the thing: the moment he gets, and I don't wish this on anyone, no player at all. I don't care how much I don't like them. I would never want them to be hurt. Okay, because that deals with your livelihood and things of that nature. Here's the thing, though: when KD went down after that Achilles, he has not been the same and has not played a full season since. The Achilles and the calf and the knee and all that other stuff. And as a professional athlete, when you start looking at these things and these things happen to you, you really have to take account, right? Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Anthony Davis, dog. God.
Exactly. Yeah, Mr. Glass. Mr. Glass.
No, I think Victor Wembanyama is going to be good. I know we got to take into account different things. I don't know, man. It's hard to see, but like the craze and people are excited. Dog, I've heard some basketball conversations in passing, and it's not your typical conversation about the same typical players. It's a lot of it was centered around Victor Wembanyama, and so it made me pose the question: how good is this kid going to be?
I think people are holding their breath because they we always want to anoint the next, right?
Hell yeah, you gotta stop that.
Before Wembanyama was I don't even remember the kid's name now down in the Pelicans. Oh geez, wow. Just
Zion
gone
Williams?
like that. Zion was supposed to be the next.
But he didn't look bad tonight. Honestly, he didn't look bad tonight, bro.
How many years has it been?
Enough to where as long as he plays, we're gonna be happy. We're gonna be happy with anything he give us right now, Jay.
And that's the thing, man. And that's the thing is until he gets, we're happy with whatever we can get. But he's supposed to be the next, right? So you can't load manage anymore, not like you used to.
Well, so hell, you don't need to load manage. I hate that shit. Excuse my French.
No, you're right.
If you're French, don't be offended.
But what I'm saying though is that you can't say, you know what, he can play 60 to 60, 62, 63 games. The other, 18 to 20 games, we're going to load manage throughout the season.
Yeah,
he'll play a quarter here, right? To try and help him, to save him,
Right.
just in case you may make the playoffs. But you can't do that any longer. So where does that leave him? Well, it leaves him in the fact that he has to play. He has to. And he hasn't played, again, a full season, much like KD. But unlike KD, it's happening early in his season.
Got you.
Yeah. So, no, I hope he does well. I hope he does stay, strong. I hope he does get more muscle on him. But I'm excited to see what he does, man. Right now I haven't watched too much basketball. I've watched a little bit because, it's football season. And of course, the Texas Rangers World Series 3-1. And they're going through it right now with Arizona. Old boy's pitching like a perfect game right now.
They just went up 1-0, top of the seventh.
Oh,
top of the seventh for the Rangers right now.
Yeah, man. Let's get to this fourth down, man. Fourth down is actually pretty interesting. So apparently, everybody's Coach Prime Wallace, what's up? Cups up.
Wallace, long time no see, brother.
Cups
up. We're gonna talk about them dirty birds in between the line too, because
that's our fact. That's
yes,
our fact. Apparently, what has happened when the Colorado Buffaloes played the UCLA Bruins in the Rose Bowl, the Coliseum of
no, they're
Los
two different
Angeles.
places. Don't do that.
I don't know. Where they play?
They played the Rose Bowl, but the
Coliseum
was but the Coliseum is a totally different place. That's where SC plays. Get it right, buff nerd.
They both suck. Anyway, so they played at the Rose Bowl. Apparently, they got their stuff stole. They got jacked while they were playing. Did not know this, unbeknownst to them, obviously. And so Coach Prime has come out and said NCAA needs to reimburse them for the items that they've been stolen. They're going to make a list and they're going to send this to NCAA.
Yeah,
now it's not just
and charge UCLA for that shit. I mean,
well, the thing is, some of the UCLA players also got their stuff stolen as well. Not as many. And they haven't come out and said anything. But apparently it was very rampant on the Colorado side because, they got NIL deals and they throwing watches and,
All right, here we go. The little yellow shirt folk at the game.
Yeah.
They need to do background checks, thorough background checks. And then they need to shake them down because they're the event staff, they're the security outside of the doors. If that's the case now, all home teams that are hosting that contest need to put armed police guards at the door to have them as security and no one else allowed to enter out that line.
Have their own people. That's sad.
I mean, it should never happen, but I'm not trying to be funny. It happened to your Cowboys when they went over to Mexico City and played an exhibition game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Michael Irvin them got their stuff stole, their ice.
Yeah, they did.
And it's just ridiculous, bro, that you come to town, you come to business. And this is my thing. I was never a flashy jewelry kind of guy. I was the total polar opposite of my father. So my dad would wear a gold ring on every finger just to go to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? I was never that dude. I didn't want to be iced up. I didn't want to be, the drip. None of that. It just wasn't me with my personality, right?
Yeah.
But here it is. These young folk are different, dude. They like to wear it. Prime got a gold chain with a gold out whistle on it. It's cool. It's what they do. If that's what you like to do, how you like to go travel and go around, you should be able to do that. Because the first thing someone's going to say is, well, they shouldn't have had on all that jewelry. No way. When it got stolen.
You're right, but you shouldn't have to live that way. No.
That's my point exactly. I feel you. Because so many people are going to say that. But what does it come down to where if that's how I want to spend my NIL earnings, if I want to buy jewelry and wear it around, and that's what I have. I have the right to do that. I should be able to put it in my locker, lock it up. Now, I'm not going to lie. One football team I played for, we had those little bank bags. And we would put all our personal belongings, anything that was of value to you, put in that bank bag. They put it in a giant rolling cart, and they put a padlock on that thing. And we got it back after the game, and you knew no one was getting your shit.
And that's what they
unless they had bolt cutters.
And you know what? That's what they need to do. And I would actually even roll that joint out on the field with me or somewhere near the field. So I know that it's in positive control. We have control over it. If you want to travel with that, I think that's an awesome idea, bro. That you have the bank bag or some kind of bag that's locked. You have the key, a lock, or whatever it is, and it has your name on it and your number. Boom,
Yep.
we
You
done.
got your name and number on it. They came by your locker. You toot. You see them
Yep.
lock it up, put that padlock on that thing. You're like, all right, cool. I feel good. I ain't got to worry
Yeah.
about somebody coming in my locker going in my shit.
Man, that's crazy. And do you? Here's a question I have, and we got to move in, to the next one because this kind of moves right into it. But
Yes, sir.
do you think that changes your mentality when you go play? I mean, as a college student, I'm worried about my stuff. I want to make sure everything's okay.
Hey, Jay, stuff is so abundant now. I
Yeah.
honestly don't know if these young people are going to care. And if they smart, they have insurance on it.
So funny you say that. Prime talked about that, and no, he said they talked about NIL deals, they talked about accounts, they talked about all this stuff, and he admitted they slipped up because they did not talk about insuring their jewelry and all their stuff. They did not talk about insurance.
Hold on. What the fuck? No, because
Yeah.
it's part of the teaching, dog. You're
Yes,
teaching
you're right.
everything else. You can't go throw that kind of money out there and not have it covered. Jay.
That's what he said. That is what he said. Out of his,
Man.
and this is not secondhand. This wasn't written. He said it. There's an interview. When they interviewed him, he talked about they slipped up because they did not talk about insuring their property.
Guess what?
They're gonna go back and revisit it, but he messed up.
Guess what I say to
staff
not
messed up.
insuring jewelry and shit that costs that much money?
What?
Oh, hell no! 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 Oh, hell no!
Oh, hell no.
That's right. This is the part where, hey, look, just like not insuring your stuff when you got NIL deals and watches and that cost $20,000 and whatnot.
You pay your premium so early, all up front.
Man.
You ain't got to worry about that shit, dog.
You got to
Good
worry
hell.
about it.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. For me, listen, my oh hell no happened this morning. Look, this is a personal one, okay? I'm driving in traffic, and if you don't know, but the Buff Nerd likes to do things different, right? I have what's called a manual. For some people that don't know what a manual is, that's a 5-speed shift. I have a stick in my car, and I love that car. I love the stick. Here's the problem, though. I drive in traffic. I know it's funny, but I do. I drive in traffic. When you drive in traffic, that means it's a lot of start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. And sometimes if you just not really clicked in, locked in, you may stall out. Well, I stalled out in traffic. That's the first oh hell no. But I was trying to get myself back into the traffic that I turned the key, and what happened? Well, the actual part that holds the key, the black part where the alarm is, it slipped off of the metal part. So all I have sticking out of my ignition, because it still uses, yes, a key. It's not a push button like you fancy people have. It comes off the metal part. Yeah. So all I have now is a metal part sticking out of the side of my steering wheel. I don't know how I'm going to get it out, but I can't let it stall out again because I'm in the middle of traffic and I can't turn the key. It's crazy. But I made it. I made it to work, and, got some pliers and some stuff and some tools.
So did you MacGyver your key to get back home, bro?
I did, bro. Spit, gum, and some aluminum foil will solve anything.
Yeah. He turned into the Black MacGyver, the Buff Nerd.
Hey,
Dumb MacGyver is what we're going to call him.
Dumb MacGyver.
Hey, man. Hey, big ups to the Buff Nerd for having to battle it and figure out how to get his key working. Hey, dog. I remember being young, having my driver's. My very first car was a manual, and I'm doing a 3-point turn, and after I did the reverse, I didn't get all the way back in the first, and I stalled. But then traffic was coming. It stopped, it stopped. And I looked at my side mirror and it started backing up. And the more it backed up, I was popping that clutch like a motherfucker. Like I just didn't take my time. I looked up, the cars were down the street past the stop sign. I was like, somebody gonna come kick my ass. I finally got it in the gear, took my time, got back in and got out. So, hey, dog, I can imagine being on the freeway.
On the freeway.
And then you're not able to turn that shit back on.
Man.
On one of the freeways. Jay,
what's up?
My old hell no tonight is just one that really tickled me a lot when I saw it this week. I'm a fan of watching reels on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter Shorts, the whole nine. Mm-hmm. And shout out to Uncle Shay Shay and Ocho Cinco for, the late night, they like to call it at the after hours that they have, Club Shay Shay, which is Shannon Sharp, if y'all don't know who Uncle Shay Shay is, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Anyway, long story told. Here it is, I'm scrolling, and I stopped. They said, former NBA star Joe Smith. Now, Joe Smith played in the NBA for 1,000 years, and he played for, I think every team that was ever a franchise in the NBA. Joe Smith played for everybody. Very popular player. Right. I mean, longevity. Joe got upset with his significant other because he found out she was secretly doing OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was doing babe, is this real? You doing OnlyFans?
Hey.
Yeah, she is. Now, if y'all don't know what OnlyFans is, I've never seen OnlyFans.
Yeah,
I've only heard of OnlyFans.
Oh, hell no.
And you ain't got no buttons, bitch. You ain't got no buttons, goddammit. You can't put nothing. So long story short, OnlyFans is a subscription service that some scantily clad young women will put themselves on.
Scantily clad.
And older gentlemen will pay a subscription to see, unseeable parts on normal posts. Joe Smith found out that his significant other was showing the goods on OnlyFans and got mad about it. But Jay, that's not the old hell no to me. Ask me where Joe Smith met his significant other.
At a strip club.
Bucket naked
club. At the Bucket Naked.
So you honestly thought, Joe, that you was going to get her to change what she does and know how to do. Here it is. She caked up with you. You taking care of her. She living good.
Right.
And she pulling in some money on the side. But I'm going to agree with Shannon Sharp. If I said, baby, why are you doing it? What you making? And she talking about she making a couple $100,000. I'm going to become the cameraman. We're going to put that stuff out there every Friday.
Already.
But that's my old hell now. Joe Smith, calm down, bro. You knew who your girl was when you met her, man. Hey, for better or for worse. Or for better or for OnlyFans is what you need to consider.
I mean, bro, it is my thing right now. Let's see. According to Celebrity Net Worth, this is crazy. Joe Smith net worth is 100. It says 100,000.
Stop playing.
It says net worth is $100,000, bro.
Where the old hell nah button at?
Say, look here, my man.
You better help her make some more OnlyFans videos.
Bro, not only should you be the cameraman with $100,000 net worth, you should also be the producer. You should also be working social media for her. Bro, are you kidding me? You that's your net worth. That's how much you make. That's your net worth. Man, come on.
Dog.
That's what it says.
That gotta be a typo. They left a zero off or something.
Nah, it's not even zero, bro. It's spelled out 100,000.
You said it's spelled out.
It's spelled out, bro. It's spelled out. I mean, she look all right. She look all right.
But she ain't only fans all right. There's something for everybody.
I mean, if she making some thousands, if she doing all right, man. But
that's something for everybody.
Bro, 100,000. That boy is worth 100,000. That's what it said. 100,000.
You about to make me hit the intro again just to hear the words.
So I was like, well, wait a minute. Why would she feel the need to do? Why would she feel the need to do a OnlyFans? Because old boy's worth 100,000. That's why. I'm with it. Hey, Grandizer. Yeehaw, Cowboy up. Hell yeah, and yippee ki-yay. The Cowboys gonna beat that boo tay. That's what's up.
Hey, Grandizer, I will touch on this a little bit from something Todd Bowles just released when we get to Between the Lines, which is about to be in like now seconds. You ready for this next segment?
Man, I'm so into this rabbit hole of Joe Smith and his net worth. This dude made $61 million over 61 year career, and now he's $157,000, my guy.
Bruh.
And it's guaranteed money. What are we doing? Let's go, man. Let's go.
Hold on. Joe Smith. Joe. All right, man. All right, we're gonna leave you alone, dog. Hey, I ain't one to be in your business like that. God. Here we go.
Oh man. Yeah. Right on time. Right on time. MJ is in the house.
What the hell? MJ in the house. Boy,
MJ
we about to talk about them goddamn Raiders. You best believe it.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and hit them on the head at the top. Hey, look. So the younger Davis has finally come to his senses and said, you know what?
Oh, man. Yeah.
What?
Go ahead. Say it, dog.
Yeah.
This, oh my God.
The Snake Man. The Snake Man has finally done it. He's cleaned the Snake Den, also known as the Raiders clubhouse, head of clubhouse. He has fired not only the coach, but said, you know what, GM? You gone. And guess who else? The OC.
Oh.
All of them out of there. I think we said this. I know I said this last year when they hired him. This dude, he's not a head coach. He's proven he's not a head coach. He's not a head coach.
Facts. And please finish your point, because I got a question I got to ask you.
Yeah, Jimmy Bench, of course. Listen, there's a point where you have to understand and recognize you are who you are. You are what you are. Okay. He is at best an OC with a quarterback with a cerebral quarterback, because that's what Tom Brady was. Okay. He was a cerebral quarterback. When you don't have that and you waste Devontae Adams, you waste Josh Jacobs, you have Waller who says, I've got to get the hell up out of here. Waller said, I'd rather go play for the New York Giants than play for the Raiders. That's something. That's something. You want to talk about going from dysfunctional to the frying pan. That's it. That's it right there.
Jay, I'm dropping shit over here thinking about this. This is my whole thing. When the Raiders made this move, I was like, this is a dumb move.
It feels like that. It doesn't work.
Don't do it. Yeah, hey, a lot of them did come from the Patriots.
Yeah.
They got the GM. They let him get who he wanted to get. They brought a lot of former players from the Patriots over to the Raiders. But this is my whole thing. Josh McDaniels showed who he was when he pump faked the Indianapolis Colts. You know, and I don't always talk about the Colts like I do the Buccaneers. But to see him okey doke them the way he did with coming out saying he was going to take the job, didn't take it last minute, and then leave him hanging. Now going to think that he was going to do something different in Oakland. He showed you what he can do. He showed you he can only function and work well under Belichick. He cannot do it on his own. So this is my thing. How many fucking chances, excuse my French, does Josh McDaniels get? It's because of people like him that constantly, he's going to be a great mind. He's a great offensive person. He's going to do well this time. He hasn't done good being a leader yet anywhere. So why does he get so many chances?
Because of the success that he had as an OC.
We all know that was Bill Belichick running everything. He just put a face on it. Just like he put his son on being the face of something, and he just was that stupid, and they got old and messed up.
But as Grandizer put it, and he put it right, past Patriots coordinators make horrible head coaches, and it doesn't matter what level they're on, whether it's collegiate or it's professional. We can look at Bill O'Brien. We can look at, that was at Notre Dame. I mean, it don't matter. If they're the head coach, if they're an OC, they're not going to be good head coaches in the NFL. Now, the DC's pretty good.
What about Sean McVay? He was an OC.
What about Sean McVay?
He got a Super Bowl win.
He did. He won a Super Bowl. Singular.
All right, cool. I get it. Point of the matter is.
And that was bought. That was bought.
Crazy.
Everybody come through here. What up, Smitty? I know Big about to do in Grandizer.
But let me ask you this, dog.
What's up?
How pissed off was Mark Davis after that embarrassment on Monday night? Because here it is. You lose on Monday. You go home. You think about it on Tuesday and early Wednesday. You like, hey, you gotta go. You gotta go. Matter of fact, take the OC too. I don't even want him hanging around. Don't trickle remnants of boo boo on him. But Jay, the Raiders had a decent situation. I didn't think you did. But they had a decent situation when they had the other coach. I forget who was the interim coach at the time.
The interim
he won. He got into the playoff, and then it's like, oh, he's not a sexy enough name. We got to let him go. Sometimes you got pieces of Oakland.
It was an
and
Italian
I still
name.
say Oakland. I forget to say Vegas. The Raiders are still grimy. They still black holes. They still hood. They don't need a known coach. They don't need no shiny name. They need a dull, rusty ass pendant hanging from their neck that's able to rub elbows with the black hole and get by. They don't need a shiny Mercedes. They need that old Lexus with the one headlight out.
Miss Davis passes away. The Raiders are up for sale. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Mark still, it'll go to Mark, man. Look, it's like the Joneses, right? It's just going to pass from one generation to the next. And now that they're making money, especially in Vegas, look, they are a brand, right? Like the Cowboys are a brand, okay?
Just win, baby.
It's a brand.
It's a brand.
So people are going to buy the brand more than they will buy the team. All right. And that's why you can move from Oakland to LA, back to Oakland, back to LA, back to Oakland, and then to Vegas. And you still have people travel. You still have a black hole in Vegas. And that's just what it is about that team, about that organization, about that brand.
Hey, Smitty, Antonio Pierce, that's my dog. Shout out to AP. It's a good fit. He has the demeanor and the mentality. But let's be honest, how much of a chance is he gonna get to really win that head coaching job at the end? I don't.
Jay, you're not getting Mike Tomlin.
Hey man, Mike Tomlin not going out of Pittsburgh.
No,
he's too good of a situation. He gonna sneak in the playoffs and keep his job. Now, if he get fired, that would be a hell of a hire. That will turn that whole team around if they can get Mike Tomlin in there.
But man, you would have to think about what it would take for him to get fired.
It's gonna be god awful. Like they would have to lose the rest of the games this season, I think, for him to get fired.
And I think it would be seasons.
Oh, you think he got multiple in his bag?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, he's won the Super Bowl, right? He has not had a losing season. So Excuse me. And he is ingrained in Pittsburgh culture. So yeah, I don't see it. And it's rare that Pittsburgh, first of all, they don't fire coaches midseason. They don't do that. I think
No.
they've had how many coaches? 5 since they've been a team. They had like 5 coaches.
Yeah, something like that.
So I mean, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Pierce would be nice. Yeah, I agree with that. I think I would not go for a sexy pick. Like McDaniels was a sexy pick, like you said. It was a name. It was a splash.
McDaniels sucked. Period. He never should have had the job. He got hooked up on a favor. I wouldn't even mind seeing Raheem Morris get a chance to be a head coach again. I don't know if he can turn it all the way around, but I wouldn't mind seeing it, man.
That's tough, man. That's tough to see that. I don't. I think the way him and the league has been, I just don't see it, man. Tommy 15 consecutive winning seasons. Only way he leaves is retirement, or he's just ready to move on. Yeah, that's what I feel as well. Mark Davis has a minor stake with the Raiders, just a figurehead. The real power is with Ms. Davis. Once she passes away, the league will come to collect their money. Mark Davis don't have the money to pay that. He'll find it. They always do. They'll find it. Even if he says, you know what, I'll have an ownership group, and even with his minor stake, he'll have the ownership group come in. He'll still be there. I don't see anyone else. I don't see the league selling it from Davis. They might.
No, it would have to be set up in the will or whatever like that. I don't see it coming down like that. They're not going to strip that away from that family. The Davis family has been a staple in the NFL for a very long time.
Exactly.
Legalities, though, that changes the game a little bit. And, I do have 2 degrees, but law is not one of them. So I'm not going to try to figure that contract shit out. I can't do that.
Yeah.
My brain don't
that's
work
what
like
I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sean McVay is from John Gruden. He's not from Belichick.
No. Oh, did you say only Belichick's coaching tree? You said offensive coordinators. I mean, McVay was the offensive coordinator prior to.
No.
I wasn't meaning from Belichick's tree. Yes, I know that. Yeah, because he was
Belichick.
Yeah, my bad. Belichick's tree. Yeah, all of those suck ass.
Yeah. No. And all of them are back with him
Bryan,
now.
all of them. Yeah, they're all with him.
Yeah, they're all back with him now because that's what they do. And that's the problem. The Bears fire their running back coach for misbehaving out there.
And man, I'm trying to pull it up. I didn't get a chance to read the whole story, but
okay,
he did. Man, hold on. It was up here, and I read it, and I started laughing my ass off. But
you know what, man? This whole thing about while you looking it up, the league trying to get 3 teams to Europe, Raiders, Jags, who else? The Raiders ain't going. You may have a chance with the Jags. It would have
I think they're gonna expand. They're gonna do Europe though. It's not being talked about, but someone I know that works in the league office, this shit is it's like 3 to 4 years away from happening for real. For having that's why they're playing so many games over there now to see what the travel and everything else is like.
Sure.
It is really, really close to happening to having the NFL expand to have teams based out of Europe. And what they'll do is they'll play back to back, and when they go on the road, they'll play at least 2 games consecutive on the road. And they're going to build a hub in New York to have them be able to travel, stop, and then go to wherever they need to go to play that week, and vice versa. So yeah, it's real close to happening, and that's people that I've talked to, and not to get my sources up, have told me that it's about to go down.
Yeah, there's a lot of legal stuff. I don't see them moving the Raiders, though. Actually, I don't see them moving any team.
No, the Raiders just got that brand new stadium in Vegas. They're not going anywhere.
They're not moving them. They're gonna create new teams over in Europe before they move any team from here over there. And I think you're right too. They'll play within like the Europe division or European division. They'll come over, whatever. They'll figure it out. And like you said, they 2-3 weeks over there, and then they come back. Move the lines to UK. Bears to Russia. Wow, Grandizer, what are we doing? You can't move the Lions to the UK because now the Lions are actually kind of good. They have a winning season. It looks like they're going to have Bears. Yeah, sure. I mean, you can't do it because, they're a staple within the National Football League. I mean, you literally have the Hallis Trophy, but no, look, when the Euro League was out, Frankfurt and Spain and all them, I watched it because I thought it was good. And I always like seeing, the different types of mascots that they had, not your traditional Lions, Bears, Cowboys, Chargers, things like that. It was like the Frankfurt Galaxy and the Spain Dragons or something like that. It was cool. I'm with it.
They're just saying workplace behavior that has been reprimanded several times prior to the firing today. So I don't know if he is around there pinching booty with the people and the girls in the front office or what, but they just said workplace behavior that was an ongoing behavior. It wasn't his first time at all. So yeah.
While we have the ATL guys on here, and we got to run because we got to get to this top 5. But MJ, you know what? Stop it. Ain't nobody moving the Cowboys, and they need. You know what? If they do move somebody, they should move the Raiders. How about that? Y'all like moving anyway. Isn't that what y'all do? LA, Oakland, LA, Oakland, Vegas.
They said they gonna move the Cowboys to that to South Beach.
It. Don't do it. Don't do it. They can move Tampa Bay to Cuba.
I could call them the Tampa Bay Castros. Hey, and then Grandizer, I promise you, man. I promise you, I'm working on. I ain't gonna have it tomorrow because my son has a game, but I'm working on a Buccaneers piece. But they interviewed Todd Bowles, and we're gonna talk about these Dirty Birds here in a second for Wallace. And,
matter of fact, we're gonna talk about them right now. Move the Chargers to Germany. I'm with it.
Oh Lord, Grandizer, stop! Somebody stop his keypad right now. He's cracking me
up. They finally have benched Riddler.
Riddler? You just made him the question mark dude from Batman, huh?
Well, have you seen his play? It's a bit questionable, don't you think?
Hey man, the man, he was slightly concussed last week against the Tennessee Titans, bro.
I bet he was. I bet he was.
So Desmond Ridder, and they got Taylor Heineke now will be named the starter, I think, right?
Yes.
And they benched Desmond Ridder. Falcon fans said that Ridder was the guy. He was going to be okay in this offense. Now, he beat my Buccaneers, although Baker Mayfield did not capitalize on situations to help win that game. The defense held the Falcons to 16. They should have won that game. Anyway, if it was a split, we all be high. Desmond Ridder gets benched. Is this a desperate play by the coach to try to save his job? That's what I'm wondering.
So Wallace, Ridder doesn't have no concussion. I kind of agree with you on that. The Riddler. He is the Riddler. Yeah. Okay. Here's the answer. Here's a quick answer that I give to you. I think I'll answer with a question. Will it hurt him moving forward as a young quarterback that you've benched him? You put in Heineke when you knew that he was going to have struggles as a first-year quarterback. We knew this.
True.
You have a great running back there, rookie running back in Bijan. You have a great tight end that's not being utilized. You have some receivers that are not being utilized. Your defense is having to carry more of a load than they really can handle, right?
And they haven't played bad. They've just been on the field a lot. The Falcons defense has had to play a lot. You're right.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's sad because if you knew, well, you don't know. right? You want to come out and he does well in preseason and the first couple of games, like, oh, hey, I think we got something here. I think we got something here. And then people have the book on, they get a book on him. And they say, you know what, here's some tendencies that he does. Here's some things that he likes to do. Here's some things that when this situation comes up, he gets rattled. And so the book got out on him. And now that's it. Right. So it's up to the coaching staff to get him better. I don't know, man. You think it's to save his job? To save his job? Yeah. Arthur Smith's job? Yeah. I think so too.
I think so. I mean, that's why this move being made. I think the writers on the wall are the black. He's ready. He's ready to win now. They ain't been right since they blew the lead in the Super Bowl to the Patriots. They ain't been close to getting back yet. So now it's like, look, bro, you got to get this done. So,
yeah, I mean, you're right, MJ. You know, obviously Houston, Carolina, now Atlanta, they're all Indianapolis. They play these young quarterbacks who the speed of the game, the way these guys are, they're not used to it. They get hit, they get beat up, they have defenses that are disguised that they've never seen before. You throw them out there to the Lions, and these sheep are going to get cold, and that is what we're seeing.
Man, let me just say this though: it's a tough position as a general manager because you say you want to slowly bring this quarterback along and bring him in and don't rush him in. Yet everyone says the right things, but you really don't have that kind of time because if you don't win within like the first couple of years. And they're gonna fire your ass. So when things the foot get close to the fire, what's the first thing they do? Hey man, let's go and put that young quarterback in. Anthony Richardson should have never been in for the Colts this year to even suffer that injury. The offensive line sucks. The running back was in his feelings and didn't want to come back and tailor. You didn't know what was going on. You don't throw your young quarterback out there in that situation. You keep him on the bench. You let the dude, you let Minshew go out there and just get beat the hell up.
That's it. Let and put him in situations where, hey, you know what? The game may be out of hand because the game's gonna be out of hand. Trust me.
And look at Washington. They screwed up. They screwed up so bad. They just traded away by 3 great pieces on defense.
Oh yeah,
they about to tank and put themselves in a position to get a quarterback in the draft because Caleb
Williams, and
I don't know. After watching him pout on the sideline when USC losing, Caleb Williams might need to take his punk ass back to. He might take himself back to college.
Nah, this is it. He's got to go. He's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go, and he will. I mean, he's gonna have to go, man. While it's talking about, and I think this is coming from the heads up above Arthur Smith to make this move because Ritter 12 turnovers is a problem. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. Like you said, with all the talent you have on offense, Atlanta should be better than they are if they had a better quarterback. If they had a better quarterback. But the fact is that they have a rookie quarterback whom now the league has a book on, and you have an OC and a head coach that likes to throw the ball. They like to throw the ball because that's what they do. So if you got that,
but they got Heineke. I'm tripping. They got Robinson, Bijan Robinson.
That's what I said.
And they got Algier. They don't do a bad job of running.
They got Algier. Yes.
I don't know, man. Desmond Ritter wasn't ready.
But
overall,
what did he say?
They made the change.
But you got 12 turnovers.
Yeah.
In 7 games, 8 games.
That lot, dog. that lot, dog. A lot of turnovers.
You're averaging over 1 turnover a game. That's a lot of turnovers.
Hold on.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, that supposedly they do with the Titans and Derrick Henry, supposedly. But again, if your quarterback is throwing 12 turnovers, here's the thing that I would say, or has 12 turnovers. Let me say it like that. Maybe he's fumbling or whatever. but it's interceptions. But here's the thing: if he is doing that, then you gotta get him out of there. Yeah, he is leading the league in turnovers. You got to get him out of there. Listen, we can talk. We love this. Love having y'all in here. Again, make sure that you like, subscribe, smash that bell. So
hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube right now. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. We appreciate that.
Man, it's always great to see you, Grandizer. Wallace, always great to see you. MJ, welcome back. Glad you're here because it always makes it fun. Hey, it's time for that top 5. Tonight's top 5 most annoying celebrities. Let's go. Let's get it. Hit the music. That was quick, but hey, here we go.
Oh damn! You know what?
It's all good.
That was the wrong intro.
No. It's all good. I tell you what. No. Some people have a top 100. Some have a top 50. Some have a top 25. Some have a top 10. Here we have a top 5. Who's in? Who's out? What's in? What's out? Let's just go. I don't think you don't have your top 5, do you?
I got my top 5, but I did a hell no right there. No, man, I got my top 5, and it's just, even sometimes I can like an entertainer, but they're annoying as hell to me. So number 5, Kardashians, fucking all of them,
the whole group, huh?
like Khloe, Kendall, Kim, the Jenner girls, the mama, all of them annoying as hell. Like popular for plastic surgery. And I'm not being a hater. I saw Kim Kardashian on film, and it was like, okay, then just got annoying after a while. Like, leave me alone. DJ Khaled. And I love his music, but it's just like, and another one. Who did God did? Man, DJ Khaled, bro. I'm so sorry.
I mean, bro, you kind of look like a dark DJ Khaled.
I really don't appreciate your ass right now. Like, all right, man. Appreciate that. All right, appreciate that,
man.
Number 3,
Kanye
West. Because it's just apparent that something's wrong with this man mental. Kanye West is annoying as hell, dog. Gets on all my nerves, bro. Kanye West.
Man, okay.
The next one. Taylor Swift. Just invading and taking over. Man, fuck her and the Swifties. You understand me? Taking over NFL football right now. I'm annoyed by it.
I can't believe you saying that, man.
Whatever. I'm saying it. Taylor Swift. I had another. I shake them off. You told me I'm a habitual line stepper and a consistent hater. I hate her ass right now. Hate her. Number 1 for me. Number 1.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith. She could be, if she was choking, I would not give her the goddamn Heimlich. I would let her ass choke right now.
That's cold, man.
That's how I would. As a matter of fact, hopefully she could choke on the red table.
Damn. He got a tooth there.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Wow, that's deep. Let me go through my list quickly because man, it's funny. We actually have different lists. I thought we would have at least one or two on there. My top one, and this is pretty much, I think, on everyone's list, Donald J. Trump.
Wow. Yeah, I don't even consider him a celebrity no more. He's just a jackass that was a president.
Dude, he's a celebrity.
Yes, he is.
He's a celebrity. Logan Paul.
Boy.
Logan MF and Paul, man. It's just
I really wish you could see my list because he was in that vicinity, bro.
Jennifer Lopez.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What did J-Lo do to you?
Yeah. Nope. She is
you don't like Desperate Jenny from the Block?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Nope. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. Don't want her to talk. Don't want her to say nothing. Nothing. When she open her mouth, I just turn it off. Just turn it off.
She ain't gotta say nothing.
She don't, but then she look around, she talking, and I know, like when she turns around, it's like, no, not at all. Stop it, Grandize. You do know half these people. Go outside just once in a while. Turn away from sports once in a while, man. It's okay. Speaking of people that annoy you when they talk, Joel Osteen.
You don't like the way that Joel Osteen preaches to the people?
Oh my God, bro. He's one, and she ain't from the block. See, you do know half these people, Grandizer. No, Joel Osteen. And you know what's crazy? I put Joel Osteen with Al Sharpton. See, I'm gonna do you right here. I'm doing what you do. That's my twofer right there. Joel Osteen, Al Sharpton. Put them both in the same boat. Push it out to sea.
Did I do a twofer tonight?
No, you. That's what you do.
I did, yeah, but I did a whole family, so it's cool. You can do a twofer.
You did a whole family.
I did a whole family.
10. There's like 10 Kardashian Jenners in there.
Even hey, fuck the grandkids too, all of them.
Golly.
All of them. The babies.
No.
Too.
Hey, Grandizer, he needs Jesus in his heart. Okay, first of all, if there are people drowning in New Orleans and all over Houston, and you don't open your church because you don't want them in there because they may dirty up your floors, bro, you're already done with me. You're done. You're done. OVA. Right. And that's what he did. So yeah, he can eat a big fat dick. And finally, yeah.
Oh. The thoughts expressed by Dub Buff Nerd do not reflect the thoughts of BGSE Network in any way, shape, or form. So speak your truth, brother. Speak your truth.
Yeah, Grandizer, if you're talking about Logan Paul, he's the one that was talking about he fought Mayweather. That's him. Or they slap box or whatever you want to call it. Finally, of course, you should know.
Go ahead.
I think it was Logan.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's Logan Paul. It's one of them. Whichever one fought Jake or Logan, it's that one. Ultimate, most annoying celebrity that I actually wish was put on a boat, pushed out to sea, and you fire arrows, flaming arrows in it. The biggest douche of them all, Ben Affleck. Ben MFing Affleck.
I should have known. Oh God. It came to the light. It came to the light. I should know. Hey dog. What did
Hey man, look. Ben Affleck is the worst person on the planet.
What is wrong? Why do you hate Ben Affleck and J-Lo, bro? What they do to you, dog?
First of all, let's just focus on the fact that this dude, Ben Affleck, has been riding on the coattails of Matt Damon all his career.
Oh,
all his career.
Dog.
Second of no, that's what it is. Second of all, this dude ruined Daredevil, and I'll never forgive him for it. He ruined Daredevil.
You blame? He didn't write it. He just acted in it.
That's enough for me. Yeah, Affleck. Wow. Yes, Affleck. Go back. Look at his stuff. He's horrible. He's horrible. First of all, he's from Boston and has the worst Boston accent of any person that's ever been in a Boston movie. He's horrible. Ben Affleck. Yeah. Dude, he could be on fire and I wouldn't want to use your piss on him. Like no. Ben Affleck can eat a bowl of dicks, man. I mean, just a whole big bowl.
How you really feel. I just
don't care for the guy. I don't care for him as a human being.
Hey Jay, not to break up your feelings right now, but the Texas Rangers are now up 3-0, top of the 9th inning.
Let's go. It's winning time, baby.
Hey man, Buff Nerd. Dog, you just hey dog, that's hilarious. Hey. There may be some
Grandizer,
people that
Stop it. Goodwill
Good-
Hunting. It was a good movie.
Good
Because of
Will
Matt
Hunting was
Damon.
it. But I was just about to say he's gonna say it's because of Matt Damon, Grandizer.
No.
Hey, Ben Affleck's last movie that I saw on Netflix was pretty good, bro.
What was the name of it?
I don't know. It was like
Exactly.
he was going.
Exactly.
It was like a fake world. They were like
A fake
leading
world?
on some.
Did he die? Did he die
Unfortunately,
in
he
this movie?
lived for you. He lived.
Not a good movie. Not a good. Not good. Nope.
Hey man,
not a good movie.
so if I really go find the name of this movie and recommend it to you, you're not gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Come on,
The
Jay
boss acts
Styles.
like 4 counts, whatever, man.
Even for your boy, you won't do that for Big Game, dog.
Listen, man. I watched Dogma, and I like Dogma. That's the only movie I like with him in it because he, no. It's Smoking Aces. I watched that movie.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good movie. He dies in that one.
So
He
you
got shot
still,
a lot of times.
damn shame. So you still haven't seen The Fish That Saves Pittsburgh, huh?
I still haven't watched that, bro.
Hey,
It's not on my stick.
I think MJ is gone, dude. The Fish That Saves Pittsburgh is a damn good basketball movie, bro.
It's
I'm
not a
telling
real
you.
movie. It's not a real movie.
I'm
Stop
gonna-
saying it is.
I'm gonna find the YouTube link to that movie and send it to you, bro. It's a real movie.
It
Hey,
wasn't in the theaters. It
Dr.
was an
J is in
after-school
it.
special.
There's a bunch of late 70s basketball players in that thing.
It's
Daryl
an
Dawkins is
after-school
in it. It's a
special.
great movie, dog.
Bro.
Great movie.
It was an
Anyway,
after-school
man.
special TV show.
Let's wrap
you
this
trying
thing
to
up,
pull
man,
off.
because you got me about to just laugh for no reason. Like, just
He's horrible. He's horrible. God, how do people like that dude, man? I don't get it. Anyway, that's why J-Lo and him, they deserve each other. They deserve each other.
Hey man, I need to
happy
take
for
you to Ben Affleck Haters Anonymous, dog.
I'm not anonymous. You know
I
I don't
know.
like him.
Hey, why do they call it Alcoholics Anonymous? Is it because people don't know what you're going into the building for? Because everybody in the meeting know that you're alcoholic if you're there.
You
Right?
got to say your name, and then everyone says your name back with you.
Hey, my name is James, and I'm alcoholic.
Hi,
Thanks,
James.
James. Or hi, James. What the hell?
He's like, I agree with BJG with Trump. Hey, that's me because I'm not Big Game, but thank you, sir. Proud Boy, son. Yep. And they're still around. That creates more harm than good. Yeah, that's why that dude right there, he needs to go away, man. I know my affiliations and what I believe in, but look, right is right and wrong is wrong. And that
I'm not even
dude,
very funny. I know a lot of conservative Republican people that cannot stand Donald J. Trump.
can't stand him. Can't stand him.
And anyway, we're not gonna turn this to a political show.
No, because we're gonna wrap this up so I can go watch my Texas Rangers
Hey, man,
win
you
the
got-
World Series.
They're 3 outs away from winning this.
Let's
5-0. Rangers are up 5-0. All right. Hey, y'all. For the Buff Nerd, Jay Styles, I'm your boy, Big Game
Let's
James.
go.
Thank you for tuning in to Big Game Sports Buzz on the BGSE network. Tomorrow, you can catch this guy over here joining Two Birds in One Show, talking craft
Yes, sir.
beer, Philly sports, and the Eagles Cowboys matchup that's happening this
You know
Sunday.
it.
Please
Yeah.
make sure that y'all check out the Chop Shop, which is
Oh, this gonna
trying
be
to
crazy.
come back on Fridays. Hey, Reed, I think I got a date this Friday, so I ain't gonna be able to make it, dog.
Ooh.
Cowboys cutting up and Man Cave Mondays. If y'all missed it, man, this past Monday, A. Reed did right before Halloween the scariest movie characters. Check that out. It's a good one. You won't be disappointed. So until next week, which I haven't told Buff Nerd yet, it's probably going to be on a different day because next Wednesday I have a basketball game. I'm your boy Big Game James. That's the Buff Nerd Chase Dog. Until next time, peace.
Dope. It's a dope groove by Speed.
Yeah. big game. Who you know that got it behind the